Contenders. I'm your host, Bae Young. The world's eyes are focused on Korea and Japan as we have the World Cup here. Fantastic games are being played every day, and we hope that fantastic games will happen today on our stage as well. Let's welcome today's contenders. Thank you for joining us, Sirius team, Kim Ji-won and Kim Won-young. Well, your name means a very bright North Star. Why did you pick that name for yourself?
Well, we hope that we can be the brightest star on the show.
Okay, well, we'll see if you shine on our stage today. And since you guys are just friends, and I think you go to the same church, will you be traveling together if you guys win?
No, actually, our mom knows each other, so we're gonna give that to them. So
you're gonna give the tickets as presents to your parents, to your mothers. Very nice. Okay, good luck to you. And your opponents today, the Tenacious team, is made up of Choi Jae-hyuk and Park Chan-ho. Park Chan-ho is a very interesting name. So, are you a big fan of Park Chan-ho?
Yeah, I like him very much.
Do you keep up with all of his games?
Not all the games, but sometimes I do.
Are you a big baseball player yourself?
Not really.
Okay, and so since you guys are best friends, how high are you aiming to go?
Well, first I want to win today, then next time, and then next time again. Well, means as far as we can.
Okay. All right, as far as you can go. Hopefully all the way to Europe?
Hopefully.
Okay, well, best of luck to all of you, and let us begin the quiz. And in this section, I will be giving you 10 multiple choice questions, 10 points each, and I'll give you 5 seconds to answer each question. If you get a question wrong, we'll stop there, and you'll get the sum of points up to that point. And if you get all 10 of the questions correct, it means I can give you 50 bonus points. Let's hope I can do that this time. And if you call out chance, I'll take away 2 of your incorrect choices, giving you a better chance of getting the answer correct. Okay. Well, Sirius, you get to choose among the question sets Q, U, I, and Z.
I, please.
Okay, we'll go with I. Question number 1. In the Korean school system, how many years is elementary school comprised of? 1, 5, 2, 6, 3, 7, 4, 8.
Number 2, 6.
Question 2. Of the following, which date has the longest daylight? 1, March 21st, 2, June 21st, 3, September 23rd, 4, December 22nd.
2, June 21st.
Very good. And Sirius, how do you consider the questions to be so far?
So far it's easy, but we're so nervous. So.
Oh, you guys look fine. Keep up the good work. You still haven't used chance. And we go with question number 3. In computers, what does the M in RAM or ROM refer to? 1, machine, 2, moment, 3, memory, 4, megabyte.
3, memory.
That's right. And of course, RAM is random access memory and the other is read-only memory, right? And we go with question 4. What is the length of a KBL and NBA basketball game? 1, 1 period, 2, 2 halves, 3, 3 periods, 4, 4 quarters.
Okay, 4 quarters.
Very good. Question 5. O2 is oxygen. O3 is commonly referred to as what? 1, trioxide, 2, monoxide, 3, ozone, 4, oxo.
3, ozone.
Sirius, you're already halfway through and you still haven't used chance. Question number 6. Of the following, which country currently does not have a female president? 1 Finland, 2 Indonesia, 3 Mexico, 4 Philippines. You can use chance.
We want to use chance.
Okay, you use chance. We'll take away 2 of the incorrect choices, and we would like your final answer, please.
3, Mexico.
That is correct. And we have Vicente Quesada in Mexico, who is the male president of Mexico. Very good. And we go with question 7. Of the following, which is not one of the Three Colors trilogy directed by Krzysztof Kieslowski? 1 blue, 2 red, 3 yellow, 4 white.
4 white.
The correct answer is yellow. He did make the other 3 in his trilogy. It was a good attempt, and you actually ended the section at 60 points. Not bad. And now the chance to answer these questions goes over to the Tenacious team, your opponents. We have Q, U, and Z left for you. Which would you like?
C, please.
Okay.
C.
We go with question set Z. Question number 1. Of the following, what is not a Korean national holiday? 1 March 1st, 2 April 1st, 3 July 17th, 4 August 15th.
Number 3, July 17th.
Okay, that was an unfortunate error on your part. Actually, July 17th is Constitution Memorial Day. It's the day we made the Constitution in Korea. The correct answer is April 1st, which is April Fool's Day, actually. I think you guys were a little nervous, but don't worry, we have a lot of points ahead for you. So don't give up hope. We have a lot of points, okay? Okay, so we'll go on to the second section with Sirius ahead at 60 points. And now in our second section, we have 20 words in a given category, a category that you have chosen beforehand. I'll give you 100 seconds to describe the word that we give to you without using the word or phrase to your partner, and your partner will have to guess. Each word is worth 10 points, and if you are ready, Sirius, please take your position. I noticed that you guys aren't married, and you picked category Let's Get Married. You guys put in any practice?
Yeah, a little bit, but not enough, so.
Good luck to you anyway.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Go.
Okay, you put on a finger.
Ring.
Okay, to the guy who married.
Groom.
Just a layer of.
Cake.
Just a pass. Okay, the bride.
Dress.
Okay, when you marry, the bride becomes opposite
Wife.
of husband.
Wife.
Okay, to the guys who sit next to groom.
Best man.
This guy who music. After,
Wedding singer.
Okay. The trip you go after.
Honeymoon.
You call the wife another for wife. No. When you engage, you call girl.
Fiancé.
Okay. The flower.
Bouquet.
Okay, when you marry, do you want to marry me? What do you call that? The guy who has kneel down and say to the.
Propose.
Okay. Okay, this is a movie. Pass. Okay, the guy wears.
A tuxedo.
Okay, the before married, the guy do the thing with friends.
Oh, bachelor party.
Okay, this is a city in US for gambling.
Las Vegas.
Okay, when you promise, say I do. What do you do?
Kiss.
No. We.
Vow.
We.
Vow.
Okay, this is a kind of party after you moved into new house.
Housewarming.
Okay, this is island you go. Many Korean people.
great job for not a lot of practice, Sirius. You almost finished out the entire list. You did pass, though, on a woman who was married really a lot of times. She's very beautiful, movie actress, American. Yes, Elizabeth Taylor. And you also passed on a Shakespearean play, A Midsummer Night's Dream. You said it was a movie. It was a movie. Very good. And I think we did give you the points for housewarming. Okay, very good. You end this section at 210 points. Congratulations. And Tenacious team, if you're ready. Well, this is your category to make a difference, to make up for your last mistakes, right?
Yeah.
And you picked a very interesting category, powerful women.
Yes.
Why did you pick that category?
Oh, well, simply we like women and we respect women, though.
You respect powerful women. Very good. Interesting. Do you have a girlfriend, by the way?
Yes, I have.
She must be really happy to be with you, and she must be happy to see you on camera.
Sure. I respect her, too.
You want to say hello to her?
Oh, hello.
Okay, all right. Are you ready to go through the category?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, ready? Go.
Superman and
Superwoman.
pass. Korean famous golfer.
박세리.
Creamwear.
Nightingale.
Stage ex-first lady H.
Hillary Clinton.
Radium M.
Marie Curie.
Pass. Who died by paparazzo? P.
Diane.
With the
Pass.
pass. Who has a hostess of American talk show? O.
Oprah Winfrey.
100 Years War J.
John O'Bark.
Who stands for charity? T.
Mother Teresa.
Argentina First Lady E.
Abita.
Full name, the real name.
Ava Peron.
Yes.
Eva Peron.
Pass. Who's deaf and blind?
Helen Keller.
Prime Minister of England. M.
Margaret Thatcher.
Like a virgin.
Madonna.
Pass. Caesar.
Cleopatra.
Very good work, Tenacious. You put in 110 points in this category. Congratulations. You did pass on a great Black American singer, older singer who looks really young, good in short skirts, Tina Turner. And you also passed on Queen Myeongsang of Korea. And also Carly Fiorina, who actually led the Compaq and Hewlett-Packard merger. Okay, but you end this section at 110 points. Very good for you. And Sirius, you're ahead at 210. Our next section is very important because whoever wins here gets to go on to the finals. So I'll have Mr. Kim Jun-sung come out and help me with the questions.
How are you?
Okay.
You enjoying the World Cup?
Oh, yes. How about
good.
you?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, a lot of interesting results. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to who will win it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Go Team Korea, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What did you think of today's game so far?
Well, Tenacious, they weren't very tenacious in the very beginning, but I think they did a pretty good job. There are a lot of points left in this non-multiple choice question section, so I think there's plenty of room to catch up, but it'll be difficult because it's by 100 points. So let's see what happens. Yeah.
That's right. But we have seen big turnarounds happen in this game, so keep your head up, Tenacious, and if you will, give us the rules.
Sure. This is a round of 15 non-multiple choice questions. Each question is worth 30 points. The first team that buzzes in can answer. If the team cannot answer the question or gets the answer wrong, the question will go over to the other team. And also, you will have 5 seconds to answer. And when both teams cannot answer the question, we will give you a spelling hint.
And of course, you have to wait until I call your team name so that I can correctly give you the points for that. Okay? Okay, so are you guys ready? And Junsung, can we have question number 1, please?
Sure. First question is about an animal. Its Latin name literally means barking dog, but it's better known for its howls. This carnivorous North American canine mammal is similar to but smaller than the wolf. What is the name of this dog family?
We'll give you 5 seconds. Remember, it's similar to the wolf, but smaller. Okay, since you guys didn't make a guess, I will give you a spelling hint. Sirius?
Coyote.
Very good, Sirius. Tenacious team, you have to dare to make the guess, okay? Sirius, very good job. You're ahead again, and please give us the next question, Junsung.
Okay, next question is about... Okay, Tenacious? No, I'm just kidding. All right, next question is about a word. This word is often used in the plural. It comes from Italian with reference to the surname of a freelance photographer in the film La Dolce Vita by Federico Fellini. This word refers to a freelance, scandal-seeking photographer. What is this word?
Tenacious.
Paparazzi.
Very good, Tenacious. You're on your way back, and we'll have the next question, please.
Okay, next question is about politics. Recently, thanks to the far-right leader Jean-Marie Le Pen of France, there is much interest regarding the far right. Le Pen brought special attention to the growing power of this in European politics. What is this word, which refers to an intense fear or dislike of foreign people?
Sirius?
Racism.
Good guess. Tenacious, it's your chance to answer. Tenacious?
Geophobia.
That's correct. The final answer is xenophobia, and that is the intense fear or dislike of people who are not like ourselves. Okay, foreign people. We will go with question number 6 now.
Okay, question number 6 is about a drink. The following are all related to what word? Egypt, Dionysus, Vitis vinifera.
Sirius.
Wine.
Very good. Very good, Sirius. And we were going to give you some other hints like Burgundy, Chateau, tannins, Chianti, white, and red. And that's part of the hint for wine. And again, we will have the next question.
Okay, the next question is about a sport. This game is thought to have originated in India as Puna. It was brought to England in 1873, where it took its present name.
Tenacious.
Cricket.
Good guess.
Good
but
guess.
the chance to answer goes over to Sirius, and please read the rest of the question, Junsung.
It took its present name through association with the seat of Duke of Beaufort in Avon. What is this game which is similar to tennis?
Sirius, 5 seconds. Sirius?
Squash.
Okay, why don't we take a look at the spelling hint now? Sirius.
Badminton.
I think Tenacious, you knew the answer, but you're kind of nervous. Okay, just try to relax, get into the game. Okay, we'll have the next question now.
Okay. This question is about chemistry. People who cannot produce this hormone can die. This regulates acidic ketones in the blood. This hormone secreted in the pancreas regulates the level of glucose in the blood. What is the name of this hormone?
Sirius.
Insulin.
That is correct, and when you don't make enough of this in your body for yourself, you have diabetes, right? But of course, these days you can treat yourself, so it is not always fatal. So we'll go with the next question.
Okay, the next question is about military. This term was first used in 16th century France for the commander of an infantry regiment and later for the head of a demi-brigade. What is this military rank now used in the U.S. Army and Air Force as the equivalent rank of a Navy captain?
This is equivalent. Sirius?
Colonel?
And Sirius is edging ahead. Tenacious, we want you to stay in the game. And let's have the next question, please.
Okay, this is about a person. In a recent evaluation among Chinese universities, Tsinghua University topped the list over Beijing University. Tsinghua University is also the school which this person expected to be the next leader of China attended. What is the name of China's vice president?
Tenacious.
Hu Jintao.
Tenacious, it's good to have you back in the game, on the board again. And we'll have the next question, please.
Okay, this is a question about computer. In the Korean movie, Who Are You?, which opened in theaters last month, the love of the main characters are symbolized by this image. This word comes from Sanskrit meaning descent.
Sirius.
Avatar?
That's right. Avatar is another word for the descent of God in Sanskrit to Earth. And of course, it's also an embodiment of something like, you know, he's an avatar of avarice.
But I've never heard the word avatar until people started using them as characters.
Oh, really?
You know, representing themselves in, you know, in the internet. So, yeah, so I never knew that beforehand. Yeah.
Do you have one?
No, it requires money.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, so I'd just rather just take, you know, the average Joe that they give you, you know, for free. So.
Okay, let's have the next question, please.
Okay, this is an economy question. On May 1st, Ford Motors, following General Motors, announced they will start providing customers with a low-interest installment system, and this, rather than former no-interest installment system. This is a deduction from an amount to be paid or a return of a part of an amount given in payment. What is this?
Sirius.
Rebate.
As car companies are facing more competition, I guess they're coming up with creative ways to make things cheaper for us.
That's right.
That's right. Okay, we'll have the next question.
Okay, the next question is about geography. In May, the NATO alliance agreed to reduce its peacekeeping forces in Bosnia and this province. In 1998 and 1999, large numbers of the majority Albanian population were displaced by Serbian program of ethnic cleansing in this place. What is the name of this province?
Tenacious.
Kosovo.
Very good, Tenacious. We go to the last question.
Okay, last question is about health. According to a report by German researchers, a stress-related hormone that affects the release of oils in the skin may be the potential cause of skin orders. Stress leads to the breakout of this. What is this commonly known as a symbol of adolescence?
Sirius.
Acne?
Well, Tenacious, you made a good effort, but you come out a little behind your opponents. Good effort anyway. Thank you for being with us. And Sirius team, with 450 points, you come out the winners, and that means you head on to the finals to face Dolce team. Congratulations. Well, Tenacious team, your original goal was Europe. Well, you have any words for us as you go?
Well, we satisfied. We had fun. It's all right.
And you were Tenacious, right?
Yeah, right.
Right.
Yeah.
We did
Well, thank you
Tenacious
for
too.
joining us again.
Thank you.
And Sirius, that means you will be coming with us to the second half, to the final, and you will be facing the Dolce team. How do you feel about this?
Very nervous. We're still nervous. Yeah, but we're happy that we passed the preliminary round.
Congratulations again, and we'll see you in a minute. We'll see you in a minute too. Sirius team, you really are brightening our stage, and your opponents are going to be on stage with you. Please welcome the Dolce team. An-in-ju and Park-jiun, thank you for joining us again. This is your attempt at win number 2. Yeah. What did your friends say after seeing you on television?
They are surprised but very happy for us.
And so have your goals changed any since you won?
Goal changed?
Yeah, changed. Actually, we upgraded our wish to Europe.
Okay, all right. We'll see if you get all the way to Europe. You have some tough opponents today, though. We have the Sirius team. And actually, they have some friends here who came in to support them. Say hi. All right. And on that note, let's begin the final championship. Final contest, I will be giving you 5 categories and 5 questions each, worth 10 to 50 points each. The first team to press the buzzer will get the chance to answer, and if you answer correctly, it means you will get to choose the next question. Well, today, what are our categories?
This week's categories are parks, abbreviations, famous paintings, diseases, and sports persons.
A lot of interesting categories today. Remember that we don't give you extra hints besides the ones we're going to tell you verbally, so please pay close attention. Also, I want you to remember to answer only after you buzz in and within your time limit, okay? So if you are all ready, then we will start with my pick of the first question. We'll go with parks for 10 points. Every summer, there are free performances by organizations in this park. On June 17th, there is scheduled to be the performance of The Barber of Seville by the Metropolitan Opera. Dolce?
Central Park?
That's right, and this is a very big park between 59th and 110th Streets and between 5th and 8th Avenues. I used to live on there. It's really beautiful. Okay, so we go with the next question. You get to choose, Dolce, since you answered correctly.
Famous paintings for 50, please.
Okay, famous paintings for 50 points.
Hello, this is Shin Jung-ah, and I'm a curator at the Seongguk Art Museum. It's great to be meeting you through the Contenders. I always try to bring artworks close to people. I hope today you are able to learn a little more about art with me. Well, let's start with our category of famous paintings. Good luck to you all. This person's 1929 paintings depict dream imagery and everyday objects in unexpected forms, such as the famous lamp watches in The Persistence of Memory. His paintings are
Dolce.
Dali?
Dali is a Spanish painter, and he's also known for his brilliant colors and his transparent glaze over the colors, which adds a luster to the paintings. And Dolce, you get to pick again.
Famous painting for 40, please.
Famous paintings for 40 points.
From 1495 to 1497, Leonardo da Vinci labored on his masterpiece, this painting. Unfortunately,
Dolce.
The Last Supper.
Oh. Did you actually have the dates of the painting memorized?
No,
Just guess?
Leonardo da Vinci's most famous painting that only should be.
Oh wow, really?
Supper.
Oh. He added oil paint to the dry plaster, and apparently it started to kind of droop since the 1500s.
That's right.
So that's what it's
But they're
known
doing major restoration work right now.
That's right.
And I actually was there to see the Last Supper.
Oh, really?
And it was incredible. They put air pressured vaults to make sure that the air wasn't deteriorating any faster than it was during the restoration project. That was interesting.
Anyway, it's very interesting. That is found in actually the monastery of Santa Maria delle Grazie in Milan, if you want to go and pay a visit. Sirius, we want you to stay in the game. We have a lot of points available, so buzz in quickly and answer. Okay, Dolce, you get to pick again.
Can I have famous paintings for 30, please?
Famous paintings for 30 points.
Norwegian painter Edvard Munch was instrumental in the development of Expressionism. One of Munch's works, The Sick Child, and this painting.
Dolce.
Scream.
The Scream is the best known of Munch's work, and also what's interesting is that we had another hint we wanted to give you, which was the movie series.
Actually, the mask was actually taken from that, right?
Exactly. The mask of the Scream monster, the guy that follows you trying to kill you, is shaped like the painting's face. Sirius, we want you to ring in more, okay? And Dolce, what would you like to pick next?
Famous painting for 20, please.
Famous paintings, your category so far, for 20 points.
This question may be easy for you. I will give you some hints, so figure out which painter this is all about. French post-impressionist painter, Somerset Maugham's novel, The Moon and Sixpence.
Dolce.
Gauguin.
That's right, and he also is known for having lived in the Marquesas Islands as well as Tahiti later in his life. And again, we give you a chance to pick the next question.
Diseases for 10, please.
Diseases for 10 points. This question is multiple choice. Listen carefully to the choices. Each team will only get one chance to answer. Of the following, which is not a communicable disease? 1, cholera, 2, tuberculosis, 3, headache, 4, measles. Dolce?
Okay. Headache. Number 3.
Sirius, I want to encourage you to stay in the game, buzz in really quickly. Dolce, what would you like to have?
Diseases for 20, please.
Diseases for 20 points. Last month, a domestic pharmaceutical company announced that they will exclusively import the treatment for this disease from Japan and release it on the market in 2004. Dolce.
Bad cow disease? Bad cow?
Okay, Sirius, it's your chance to answer, and I will finish the question. This disease is a disorder of the nervous system that affects muscle control. Marked by trembling of the arms and legs, muscular rigidity, and poor balance, it is slowly progressive, worsening over time. The disease is named for a British physician who first described it in 1817. What is this disease? 5 seconds. Sirius?
Coma? No, it's
Dolce?
Parkinson's disease.
Yes. Actor Michael J. Fox and Muhammad Ali, the boxer, also have this disease. And Michael J. Fox apparently just finished an autobiography.
That's right.
Interesting. And Dolce, again, you get to choose.
Parks for 20, please.
Parks for 20 points. This park was opened to the public in the early 17th century. In 1851, it was the location of the Great Exhibition, which was held in the newly constructed Crystal Palace, a massive greenhouse-style exhibition hall that incorporated many of the park's trees under its roof. It is bordered on the east by Mayfair. Dolce?
Hyde Park.
Yes. Hyde Park also is bordered on the west by Kensington Gardens. And of course, it is in the borough of Westminster, London. And Sirius, we want you to keep guessing, okay? And Dolce, what will you have next?
May I have abbreviations for 40, please?
Okay, abbreviations for 40 points.
Okay, for 40 points. Recently, to enhance brand quality, small and medium-sized companies are trying to avoid this system. However, many medium-sized companies and sometimes large enterprises use this system in their production line. A company that purchases...
Sirius.
M&A.
A company that purchases computers or other complex components from manufacturers adds other hardware or software and sells the systems, often for specific applications. What is this word which is often used in its abbreviated form?
Dolce, 5 seconds to guess. Okay, the answer is OEM, Original Equipment Manufacturer. Of course, I think you all knew it, but it was on the tip of your tongue. You just okay, I'll pick the next question. I'll go with famous paintings for 10 points, please.
You will be taking a look at 4 pictures now, and the title of these paintings all have something in common. Try to figure out what it is. The first is a painting by Van Rembrandt. The second, a painting by Sanzio Raffaello, drawn in 1506. And the third one is by Leonardo da Vinci. Last but not least is this painting by...
Sirius.
Portrait.
Dolce.
Self-portrait.
Sirius, you had the right idea. I think you knew what you wanted to say, but it wasn't the correct phrase. It is the self-portrait that these painters, of course, drew of themselves, right? Okay, Dolce, you get to pick again.
Disease for 30 points.
Diseases for 30 points. This disease that affects the nervous system of cattle is believed to be caused by an abnormal transmissible prion. Dolce.
Mad cow disease.
Yes. You gave this answer before, and it is mad cow disease. It's related to Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease in humans. And of course, the symptoms of this disease include behavioral changes such as agitation and nervousness, and a progressive loss of muscular coordination and locomotive function, meaning you'll just lose control of your bodily functions slowly. It was first recognized in cattle in the United Kingdom in 1986. Okay, Dolce, you get to pick again.
Diseases for 40 points.
Diseases for 40 points. Recently, this disease is on the increase as air pollution grows worse. This disease is a disorder of the respiratory system in which... Dolce?
Asthma.
Sirius, I think you do know the answers, you're just not buzzing in as quickly. So Dolce, you get to choose again.
Abbreviations for 10, please.
We'll go with abbreviations for 10 points.
Okay, for 10 points. There are 4 main kinds of abbreviations: shortenings, contractions, initialisms, and acronyms. Sometimes shortenings are altered to facilitate the pronunciation or spelling. A good example of this is bike. What is the full name of...
Sirius.
Bicycle.
Wow,
Sirius, welcome to the board.
we get a loud cheer for scoring points, so we're
all
expecting
happy
more
you
from
made
this.
it. Okay. And Sirius, you get to choose now.
Sports persons, 10 points.
Sports persons for 10 points, please.
Okay, for 10 points. Who is the person of the following descriptions? Listen carefully. The best athlete of the 20th century. Real name, Edson Arantes do Nascimento. And then 3-2. Nickname, God of soccer.
Dolce?
Pele.
And of course, he led Brazil to 3 World Cup titles, right? And it's a very potent question at this time, right? We're all wondering who's going to win.
Yeah.
Okay, Dolce, you get to pick.
Sports persons for 10, please.
Sports persons for 20 points.
Okay, the category that everybody fears. According to a recent internet survey, this person was selected as a #1 sports star whose story would make an interesting movie. This person...
Sirius.
Uno.
Dolce, it's your chance to answer, and we'll finish the question.
This person is the unfortunate star who lost his gold medal due to a doubtful judgment in the short track events of the 2002.
Dolce?
김동성.
That's right. The doubtful judgment in the short track events of the 2002 Winter Olympics did involve Ono. That was your answer, but it was Kim Dong-sung that we think.
Ono would be the nemesis in the movie.
Yeah.
And I'd like to play him if I ever get a chance.
He also swept the 2002 World Sport Track Championships. And of course, this person is also currently the #1 short tracker in men's short track skating, right? Okay, Dolce, you get to pick again.
Sportsperson 30, please.
Sportsperson for 30 points.
Okay, for 30 points. In 1982, at the age of 13, she became the second youngest tennis player ever to be ranked as a professional. She also won the women's tennis gold medal at the Olympic Games at Seoul, Korea. She opened 1989 with...
Dolce.
Steffi Graf.
Yep, and she opened 1989 with a 5th consecutive Grand Slam tournament victory by winning the Australian Open. And of course, this German tennis player is also married to Andre Agassi, right?
That's right, recently.
Yeah.
And Andre Agassi used to be married to Brooke Shield.
Right, but now Steffi Graf and Andre Agassi have a baby.
That's right.
A tennis baby, right?
Well, you know a lot about tennis. I'm surprised. I didn't know.
Okay, Dolce, you get to pick again.
Sportspersons for 40, please.
Sportspersons for 40 points.
Okay, on April 22nd, this person came back to the courts not as a player but as a coach. While a university student, he became a member of the Black Muslim faith and changed his name in 1971. When he retired in 1989, he was the all-time leader in NBA in points, which were...
Sirius.
Larry Bird.
Dolce, you have the chance to answer, and please finish the question.
He scored over 38,000 points and games played, which were 1,560. This person is an American professional basketball player, 6-time...
Dolce?
Michael Jordan.
Why don't we have the rest of the question first?
Okay, 6-time winner of the MVP award. Who is this person?
Sirius.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. No.
Very good. We finally zoned in on him.
You know, we named like the 50 greatest NBA players before we named the right one. Yeah.
Okay, and Sirius, you get to choose the next question.
Sportspersons 50.
Sportspersons for 50 points.
Okay, for 50 points. He played with the New York Yankees from 1936 and was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1955. In 1941, he set one of the best-known records in Major League Baseball history when he got at least 1 hit in 56 consecutive games. This American baseball player...
Sirius.
Babe Ruth.
The chance to answer goes over to Dolce, and please finish the question.
Yep. This American baseball player was one of the greatest hitters and center fielders of all time. In 1954, he also married actress Marilyn Monroe, who is this baseball player.
Dolce, 5 seconds.
Joe DiMaggio.
And of course, we also call him Joltin' Joe and the Yankee Clipper.
And he died recently, too.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Yeah. And Dolce, you get to pick again.
Can you have abbreviation for 20?
Abbreviations for 20 points.
Abbreviation is a pretty hard word to say, right? Abbreviation. All right, here we are for 20 points. The following is a multiple choice. Each team will be able to answer once only. Of the following, which is not an abbreviation? Deli, scuba, radar, doll.
Dolce?
Doll. Number 4.
Right? Deli is for delicatessen, scuba is for self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
That's right.
And then we have radar, which is an acronym formed from radio detecting and ranging. And of course, doll is doll.
Just doll.
Mm-hmm. And Dolce, you get to pick again.
Park for 30.
Parks for 30 points. On May 1st, Seoul City opened the World Cup Park, located in Sangam-dong. This park sprawls an area of 4.2 million square yards and is divided into 5 sections. The park, along with the Sangam World Cup Stadium, is a symbol of an environmentally concerned World Cup, as it is built on land which was once filled with garbage. What is this place? Sirius.
Wasteland.
Dolce.
Nanjido?
Yes. It's Nanji landfill. I think you knew that. The answer is Nanji landfill. And again, Dolce, you get to pick the next question.
Abbreviations for 30, please.
Abbreviations for 30 points.
Okay, last question, abbreviation section for 30 points. Recently, a Thai beauty contest announced that 58 contestants would be given IQ and EQ tests. Because beauty is only skin deep, finalists in the Miss Thailand pageant will be tested for brains too, with a battery of IQ and psychological tests. IQ refers to a measure of somebody's intelligence. What does EQ stand for?
Sirius.
Emotional quotient.
Very good, Sirius. And you get to pick the next question.
Disease 50.
Diseases for 50 points. On May 12th, the Korean National Institute of Health selected smallpox, pest, and this as diseases caused by biological terror attacks. It most commonly occurs in cattle and other plant-eating mammals, but it can also affect Dolce.
Anthrax?
That's right. It can also affect humans that come in contact with infected animals. Of course, you can't catch it so far by human-to-human contact. And of course, we would have taken splenic fever, malignant pustule, or wool sorter's disease as any of the answers.
That's the name. That's all the names for anthrax, huh?
Apparently, you can call it that.
Okay.
And in 2001, spores of this anthrax were sent across the U.S. and set off a lot of alarms. And Dolce, you get the last question. You don't get to pick. I pick. Go with parks for 50 points. This park was established in 1946. It consists partly of thick woods near the city outskirts, partly of rolling plains and valleys, and partly of a wooded confluence of several rivers. Its vegetation is of the dry transitional savanna type. Acacias and other thorny varieties, muhuhu, Cape chestnut, and Kenya olive are the most important trees. A small zoo is near the main gate. What is the name of this park in Africa?
Where would the Kenya olive tree be found?
That's right. Dolce.
Nairobi National Park?
Yes. Nairobi National is the oldest national park in South Central Kenya. Have you ever been? Have you ever been?
No.
Well, perhaps if we pay for your trip to go all the way to Europe, if you make it there, then you can pay for yourself to go to Kenya. Okay, congratulations again. Sirius, it was a good effort, and we loved having you here, but unfortunately, it's Dolce team that gets the win this time, and they win for the second time in a row. Congratulations.
Various prizes are awaiting our winning contenders. Your first win will take you on a trip to Jeju Island. Your second win to Japan. Your third win will take you to China. And on your fourth win, you'll win a trip to Southeast Asia. On your fifth win, a trip to Hawaii. Your sixth win, a trip to the United States. And on your seventh win, you'll take the grand prize of a tour of Europe. We hope many of you join us.
Well, Sirius team, you had some high ambitions there, and your friends are here to support you. Do you have any words for them, or for the audience, or?
Sorry.
Oh no.
I think we did our best, but I think we didn't get prepared a lot, so.
Well, I think Dolce is an extremely strong team, as they just showed. And I think you shouldn't mess with the people in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade. Don't get them angry, because they will, you know, just whip you with their knowledge. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Sirius, for joining us. And Dolce team, congratulations again on your second win. Well, how do you feel?
Oh, we can't believe we won our trip to Japan. Really happy.
Very happy?
Yes, very
And so you were talking all the way to Europe. You feel like you're closer to your goal, right?
I don't know. You never know.
Okay, we'll be seeing you again next time. Thank you for being with us, and it was a great game. Have a two-time winner, Dolce, and if you have any questions or comments, or if you want to join us on the Contenders, please write us at contenders@arirangtv.com. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.